South State Championship where the Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougars will face off with the Hartfield Lady Hawks. And Stan, we just saw a good ball game between Simpson Academy and Silliman Institute. Silliman and Simpson, a team we're both very familiar with, played them both twice this year. Played them well this year. Simpson coming back with a strong second half and fourth quarter to pull away and win by 13. So the winner of this ball game between Brookhaven Academy and Hartfield will face off with Simpson in the finals. The loser of this ball game will meet with Silliman Institute in the consolation game, but all teams will advance to next week's state tournament.
Right. It's not a go-home game. It is an advancement game. It's a position game. Of course, you do not ever want to leave here as a number 4 because you'd assume you run into number 1 from the north, and that would be Lee. Yeah. As you said, Silliman played Simpson a very good basketball game. It was a 1-point game at halftime. It was a 1-point game, I believe, in the third quarter. Yeah. But Silliman just kind of run out of energy, and Simpson, the much better team, just kind of eased on away and won by 9 or 10, I think.
If you set the prescription for Brookhaven Academy, Lady Cougars, a much younger ball club, a senior-laden squad from Hartfield Academy. I think I checked last ball game. They start 3 seniors, 2 juniors, and the first 2 players that come off the bench are also seniors. So a very talented ball club. They've stayed around the number 1, 2 position in the rankings.
They look like they have a lot of size.
Yeah, a lot of size. So, the Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougars got their hands full tonight, and Coach Ron Kessler, for the recipe for tonight is to slow the ball, get the ball down, make a lot of passes. Don't try to get in the track meet with them because they would run us out of the gym.
Yeah, well, they've got, about 3 dozen ball players here, and they all look like real good athletes. And they certainly could, platoon you, make sure they stay in good condition.
One of the things is 22, a common opponent, Hartfield comes in 25-4 record. A common opponent, Jackson Prep, they defeated Hartfield by a score of 37-29, and that's kind of what Coach Kessler's pointing to, a very low-scoring ball game. And Jackson Prep, they play Coach McAnally brand of ball where they make a lot of passes, they move it around the horn, they take the time in their offense. Low scoring was a recipe for success for Jackson Prep, and that's what Coach Kessler wants tonight.
Well, and now, did we play Jackson Prep this year?
Yeah, we played Prep twice. They beat us in the Kapai tournament by about 10, and then they beat us in overtime at Brookhaven Academy. We had a shot at the buzzer in the overtime game. So we very competitive with like opponents. The only other losses for Hartfield this year, they lost a 64-61 decision to Leak Academy. Simpson beat them in the district finals 53-47, and Madison Ridgeland Academy, one of the top teams in the state, also beat them as well. We got about a minute and a half to go. We're going to throw it back to the studio, Jeremy. Let's do 2 minutes down the line. We'll probably come back during the opening prayer and national anthem. If we do, we'll listen in on it. And we're just around the corner for semifinal action here at Oak Forest Academy, Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougars, and the Hartfield Lady Hawks. Tip-off just in front of us. You're listening to Lady Cougar Basketball here on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
When it comes to real estate in Southwest Mississippi, buyers and sellers love working with Four Corner Properties, your one-stop real estate shop. Whether you're in the market for a new home, commercial property, farmland, or land and timber, Four Corner Properties has the listings and the realtors to put together the best deal for you. Their office is at 149 Auburn Road. Online, 4cplandandhomes.com. That's 4cplandandhomes.com, or call 601-952-2828.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. Introductions underway. I didn't realize, but the game before us, they already had the national anthem, the opening invitation. So we're ready to play basketball here at Oak Forest. Hartfield's being introduced. Number 2, Macy Rogers. Number 11, Kaylee Walker. Number 13, the big post player, Helena Rowe. Number 14, Sophie Eby. She stands in about 6'1". Rowe stands in 6'2", 6'3". And then the playmaker, power forward, Mia Wheeler. For the Brookhaven Academy Cougars. They'll start Ann Brantley Warren, Madison Moak, Emily Claire Felder, Michaela Martin, and Lily Gates. Felder comes in leading the team in scoring with 8.2 average, 5 rebounds per game. Warren at 7.8 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals per game. Moak at 7.1 points per game and 2 steals. Michaela Martin, 5.4 points per game, 2 assists per game. And Lily Gates, she's averaging 6.2 points and 5 rebounds. Balanced scoring attack for the Lady Cougars, and I think that's a recipe for success. And then you got Creel, Richardson, and Goodson that we'll see off the bench.
A special shout out to Miss Martha Lawson, Beck. She's at home there. She texted us early, and I want to say thank you, Mama Lawson, for listening in. You've been a Cougar supporter since the Cougars began.
While we're getting shout outs, my mom and dad are listening back in Brookhaven. Kenneth and Patsy Warren are listening in, and all the other listeners. If you got folks out there not in the Brookhaven in the B92 listening area, send them to YouTube. Go to the search bar, put in B92 WBKN, and you can listen tip-to-tip action.
Well, you know Mama Doris is out there listening.
Oh, absolutely.
She's all excited about it.
We're ready for tip-off right here. Rowe, number 13, and Gates will line up at center court.
About the same height, looks like.
Ball controlled by the Lady Cougars. Martin had it stolen away. Ball slapped around. Picked up by Hartfield. Rogers controls it in the front court. Lady Cougars in man-to-man early here in this one. Rogers goes right side to Rowe. Goes down low to number 11. Off the glass. Good. That's Kaylee Walker. Got behind Gates on that one. Laid it up and in. 2-0 ball game here early. Warren out front. Looks like 2-3 zone shown by the Lady Hawks. She goes right side to Martin. Martin tries to get it inside them. Madison Moak throws it away. Loose pass. Yeah, picked up by Macy Rogers. Rogers is going to work on Warren down the lane. Shot up off the glass, no good. Cleared by Gates. She'll go right side to Martin. Martin's going to push it to the right corner. Swings down to Warren. Warren goes left side. Felder, three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Scramble down low. Martin comes out with it. Goes up top to Warren. Warren's going to reset the issue. Inside, Madison Moak had it blocked by Rowe. Macy Rogers on the move for Hartfield. Dishes off to Kaylee Walker. Got another one. Good move out there by Rogers. Pushed the issue. Got the easy pass down to Walker for the layup. 4-0 Hartfield early in this one. Kayla Martin, she traveled with the basketball. Martin thought about a move. That gets Bailey Goodson off the bench quickly. 6:35 to go here in the first quarter of play. 4-0 lead for the Lady Hawks. Rogers has set it out front for Hartfield. Looks to go down the lane. Kicks left side to Kaylee Walker. Good defense there by Bailey Goodson.
Yeah, she was definitely right in the place that Kelly wanted to go to, causing her to stumble her feet.
And Brantley Warren has set the offense for Brookhaven Academy. Kind of a 1-3-1 zone. They drop back more into a 2-3 look against the Lady Cougars, but they really spread it out with their side. Warren goes left side. Felder looks down to Gates. Gates, turnaround jumper up off the glass. No good. Cleared by Rogers. Rogers goes right side, working on Ann Brantley Warren. Tries to go down lane, goes out for Rowe. Around the arc. Rowe makes a move on Felder. Off the mark, no good. Felder clears the rebound, hands off to Warren. Warren's going to push the issue for Brookhaven Academy. Goes right side to Goodson. Warren looks, goes back to Goodson right side. Big 2-3 zone for Hartfield. Right corner, Madison Moak. Going to get a foul out there on number 14. That's Zoe Peavy. She fouled Moak as Moak is trying to make a move. Looks like she's going to just try to get it back out to Goodson out front. Peavy reached in. First foul of the ball game by either team. Mocha inbounded in the far sideline corner. She goes out to Goodson. Goodson surveys the floor. She'll go cross court to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren goes back to Goodson. Lady Cougars just want to run clock. They can't get in a track meet with Hartfield. Inside the Gates. Gates turn around up off the glass. They're going to get Helena Rowe with a foul on that one. Good move right. Yeah, Mo's got a good entry pass there to Gates stand, and Gates caught it in motion, continued the motion, and made that shot.
And drew the foul on Rowe. And that Rowe made just every little bit so slight of a pass at the basket and got the call.
First shot up by Gates off the mark, no good. We don't want to talk about free throws, but the Lady Cougars that's really struggled from the line on Wednesday evening. Got to sink those free throws tonight to have an opportunity. Second one up by Gates, it's good. So 4-1 ball game, 5:14 to go in this one here in the first. Hartfield out front. Rogers will set it for the Lady Hawks. Goes right side, gets a screen by Rose. Rogers backs away down the lane. Thought we might have got a call on that one, but didn't. Knocked around inside. Foul's going to be rebound by Neil Wheeler. She's going to get fouled by Ann Brantley Warren on the rebound. Coach Kessler.
They let a lot of contact go back and then just wait around and call just the loose last little bit of contact going.
First foul on Lady Cougars, first foul on Warren. Wheeler at the line trying to complete the three-point play. 6-1 Hartfield. Shot up off the mark, no good. Rebound, Kaylee Walker for Hartfield. Got it outside. Another shot, rebound again for Hartfield. Get it out front to Rogers. Her shot off the mark. 5-ball possession. 3 opportunities right there for Hartfield. Gates and Kaylee Walker fighting for the basketball. It's going to stay with the Lady Hawks. Dan, we can't give them 3 shots every trip.
No, sir. They're going to make something.
Inbounds to Rose. 8-footer. Nothing but net. 8-1 ball game. Hartfield out in front of the Lady Cougars. Warren goes right side to Goodson. Goodson back to Warren. Left corner. Felder. 3-pointer on the way. Off the mark. No good. Offside rebound. Madison Moak goes outside to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren goes right side to Moak. Moak on the drive. Goes down the lane. She lost it. Had it slapped away. Rogers on the move for Hartfield. Ball kicked around in the lane. Controlled by Goodson. Loose ball picked up by Bailey Goodson.
Good defense. Good hustle right there by the Lady Cougars.
Warren goes right side Goodson. Goodson looks, surveys the floor. Right corner, Madison Moak gets it down to Gates. Gates up over Rowe. Off the mark, no good. Controlled by Wheeler. She'll hand off to Rogers. Rogers is going to push the issue. Looks down low to Wheeler on Gates. Up, under. Got the basket to go. 10-1 ball game. Lady Hawks are kind of pounding it to the basket. 3:39 to go here in the first period of play. Right side, Madison Moak, 3-pointer on the way. Missed everything. Wheeler with a rebound. She's on the move for the Lady Hawks. Wheeler tried to get it down low, stand to Zoe Peavy. Just out of her reach. Over the inline, back to the Lady Cougars.
Timeout, I believe.
Looks like we're going to have 3 substitutions off the bench for Hartfield. We're going to get a 30-second timeout on the floor. Let's throw it back to the studio for 30 seconds. 30 seconds down the line. You're listening to BA Lady Cougar Basketball here on B92.
For over 7 decades, Brookhaven Monument Company has created lasting memorials as fitting remembrances for loved ones. Brookhaven Monument also has been a proud supporter of local events and projects. Giving back to the community is important to Brookhaven Monument because by supporting our local organizations, our community benefits from the many services and programs offered. Brookhaven Monument is proud of our community and is proud to support the groups and events that make this a better place to live. Brookhaven Monument Company, Highway 51 North, call 833-5701.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. 10-1 ball game. Hartfield out in front of the Lady Cougars early. 3:27 to go here in the first. Lady Cougar basketball. They'll have to go the distance. Full court pressure from Hartfield. Inbounds Ann Brantley Warren. She goes left side to Bailey Goodson. Goodson right side to Warren. Right corner Madison Moak gets it down to Gates. Gates had it slapped away by number 20 just in the ball game. Anne-Marie Reagan. And I hand it off to Annie Sullivan, a new player also for Hartfield. Dishes down low. Streaking to the basket. Number 14, Zoe Peavy laid it up and in. Madison Moak pushing the issue for the Lady Cougars. Goes down low to Gates. Gates out front to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren launches a three. Off front iron, no good. Pulled down by Sullivan. On the move. Ball knocked away by Warren. Retrieved in the corner by Reagan. Three-pointer on the way. Hartfield pulled down off the mark. Pulled down by Goodson. Goodson on the move for the Lady Cougars. Thought she got fouled.
A lot of contact.
Ball's going to go over the end line. Thought we got a foul right there on Reagan. Nonetheless, the ball's going to stay with the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, Goodson was definitely fouling that shot, but ball goes out of bounds. Lady Cougars get another shot at it.
Yeah, Lady Cougars just going to have to settle down, play their game. Inbounds to Madison Moak. Up off the glass, no good. Rebound. Gates, nothing doing there. Gates with another rebound. They're going to get her with her travel.
Pop on the foot.
12-1 ball game, 2:27 to go here in the first quarter of play. Hartfield out front. Their senior experience is certainly showing, Stan.
Oh, certainly. They started the ball game calm and ready to go. Lady Cougars just a little bit off kilter. Of course, they will make a few bad selections, like that shot selection right there by Zoe Peavy. Just not a wise little running shot.
Over the inline and back to the Lady Cougars. Goodson throws it away, picked up by Rowe. Rowe, 8-footer, straight on, got it to go.
That turnover was on the inbound play and another one on the inbound play. Lady Cougars have got to get to their inbound offense rolling.
Yeah, they're going to have to get up and getting it in. Goodson trying to throw it long to Madison Moak. Back-to-back turnovers for the Lady Cougars. 14-1 ball game. Hartfield out front. Sullivan on the move. A shot up off the glass. Controlled by Madison Moak. Slapped over the end line by Sullivan. Hartfield's going to stay in that full court pressure. Warren's going to have to get out of that corner. Inbounds the gate. Moak throws it away. Left side. Zoe Peavy, 3-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Hartfield. Shot blocked by Gates. Scramble for the basketball. Felder came away with it. We're going to get a foul on the floor in the backcourt. It's going to be on number 20. Reagan, Anne-Marie Reagan.
Richardson will check in for the Lady Cougars. Get Moak.
Yeah, Lady Cougars just out of sorts a little bit. Got to handle this pressure much better. Inbounds to Emily Claire Felder. Felder trapped center of the court, goes down court to Goodson, knocked away by Hartfield over the sideline. It'll stay with the Lady Cougars. Just not handling that press very well. And they're really covering up Ann Brantley Warren, just not letting her get the basketball. Kind of want the ball in the hand of your point guard.
It appears to be just a man-to-man press.
Yeah. Left corner, Emily Claire Felder, shot on the way, off the mark, no good. Big rebound inside by Richardson, couldn't get it to go. Picked up by Gates. Gates up off the glass and good. First basket of the evening for the Lady Cougars, 14-3 ball game. Left side, Joe Peavy, another 3-pointer from Peavy. Air ball, couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Reagan. She got fouled on the putback. Looks like Goodson may have gotten her.
Well, Beck, Joe Peavy is really putting up the shots out there.
Yeah. She's got green light, no doubt. At the line, number 20, that's Anne-Marie Reagan. Reagan to shoot 2 for Hartfield. First one's good. 15-3 ball game. 1 minute, 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Second shot up by Reagan. It's good as well. Inbounds Warren, back to Goodson. Goodson gets it back to Warren. Warren goes long down court, trying to get the ball to Richardson. Knocked away by Hartfield once again.
Opposite calls. We got one calling block, one calling charge.
Gonna hit Goodson. Wow, the ref under the basket had a charge.
That'll be the second personal on Goodson.
Yeah, her second team foul, number 3. 16-3 ball game. Now we'll see if they're going to talk about it.
I'm not sure. Well, he just reported a charge foul on number 3.
Yeah. Had one ref out front, had the ref closest to the play call the charge. they conferred about it, and that was the right call. Goodson had great position on that one.
Well, as the table's going to ask, are they going to now record both fouls and go with a jump basket, or what are they doing?
I'm not sure what this is. They called one foul one way, then he signaled a charge.
Well, the way it went, this ref reported the first foul. Well, the ref did nothing. Then a little later, the other ref goes and reports his foul. So it would appear they would have called 2 fouls.
There's no way to have 2 fouls on a play.
Well, it was just one play. That's right. But apparently it's going to stay that way.
Inbound straight basket just inside the arc, the number 10. That's Millie Myers. Ball inbound. Gates has got it. Trying to dribble a little bit too much right there. Picked off by number 3, Andy Sullivan. She lays it up and in. 23 ball game. Hartfield running away with this one. Another ball stolen. Just loose passes by the Lady Cougars. Scramble for the basketball. Sullivan comes away with it. Goes right corner. Cross court to Zoe. Zoe, another 8-footer on the way. Back rebound pulled down by Goodson. Goodson pushes it to the front court. Looks cross court to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren goes back to Goodson. We're just going to start pulling the trigger. That's just a hard pass right there from Goodson. Trying to go deep corner to Felder. We just can't do those passes, make those passes against a team like Hartfield. 6.2 seconds to go, 20-3 ball game. Hartfield in complete control of this one. Warren trying to make something happen, goes left side to Felder. 3-pointer on the way, off the mark, no good, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. 20-3 lead for the Lady Hawks. As advertised, Stan, this is a good ball club. Let's throw it back to the studio for 1 minute. 1 minute down the line, you're listening to Lady Cougar basketball on B92.
51 Pawn and Gun salutes the Cougars and Lady Cougars on a great year and wishes you the best in the tournaments. 51 Pawn and Gun always carries a winning line of guns and ammo, along with a large selection of jewelry and electronics. Whether you're looking for that new gun for turkey season or a great deal on jewelry and electronics, come to 51 Pawn and Gun, Highway 51 between Bogachita and Brookhaven.
You've been asking for it. Packwoods Bayou is now open on Thursday. That's right. You can now enjoy the best steaks, seafood, ribs, and Cajun dishes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings from 4:30 till 9. Dine in, use their drive-thru, or call in orders at 601-823-9749. 823-9749. The hunt for good food is over. Come to Packwoods Bayou, Highway 550 west of Brookhaven near the Loy Star School. Now open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings 4:30 till 9.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. Not the recipe we wanted. 20-3 lead for Hartfield Academy after one period of play. Lady Cougars first ball possession to start the half. Start the second quarter. Goodson, baseline, goes outside to Warren. Warren trying to make something happen. Goes back to Goodson. Down low. Gates, turnaround up. Off the glass. No good. Controlled by Wheeler. Wheeler gets it out to Macy Rogers. Rogers is going to press the issue for Hartfield. Rogers goes back to Wheeler. Wheeler up over Gates. Got it to go. That Wheeler's a good ball player. She's just a junior. 22-3. Lady Cougars got to find some offense. Got to get some shots up on basket. Warren left side to Martin. Goes left corner. Felder. Martin gets it into Gates. Back to Felder. Felder step back 3. On the way, she got one. 22-6 ball game. Hartfield on the move. 20. Reagan up over Gates. Hartfield just attacks them from the time the ball goes through the basket. They go right back at you. 24-6 lead for the Lady Hawks. And Brantley Warren goes left corner to Felder. Felder back to Warren up top. A lot of long passes for the Lady Cougars. Pass down low to Gates. Off the mark, no good. Controlled by Sullivan. Sullivan's going to press the issue for Hartfield. Goes left corner. Millie Myers, 18-footer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Reagan. Scramble for the basketball. Gates comes away with it. Gets it out to Goodson. Goodson's going to look to hand off to Warren. Warren's going to try to reset it against the half-court trap from Hartfield. Inside Gates. Gates, 10-footer off the glass, no good. Sullivan on the move for Hartfield. Cut off by Warren and Martin. Goes to Rogers down the lane, over to Reagan. Reagan, 8-footer, got another one to go. 26-6. 20-point margin for Hartfield Lady Hawks. 5:54 to go here in the second quarter of play. Ball goes down low to Bailey Goodson. I think we're going to get a foul right there, or maybe on number 10. Kind of a bailout call right there.
Definitely a bailout
Billy
call.
Myers. Goodson was trapped down in the corner.
Well, substitution for the Lady Cougars. We're going to see Emma Gate and Creel and Moak will return.
So Martin, Moak, Creel, Emma Gates, and Ann Brantley Warren for the Cougars. Warren goes out top to Martin. Martin, three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Hartfield controls it to Rogers. Rogers will press it for Hartfield. She's going to go right side to Walker. Back in the ball game for the Lady Hawks. Over to Sullivan. Sullivan up and under. She's going to get fouled. Looks like Martin may have gotten her 14th foul on Lady Cougars. First on Martin. Annie Sullivan, a senior, gets the first free throw to go. And this is a good-looking ball club.
Beck, they left that foul
From earlier on Goodson, did they? Yes. I think they called a double foul there. I don't understand that.
Yeah, no, it can't be a double foul.
I think that's what they did and gave Hartfield possession on the arrow. Nonetheless, Lady Cougars in a deep hole right here. Martin, right wing, tries to get it to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren had to track it down. Goes right corner to Moak. Pitch and catch out here. Nothing doing for the Lady Cougars.
Lady Cougars have two large post players in the ballgame. They need to work it inside.
Moak with a runner, left-hander, off the mark, no good. Controlled by Rogers. Rogers is going to push the issue. Behind the back dribble on Moak. Goes right corner. Shot up on the way, off the mark by Hartfield. It's going to stay with the Lady Hawks. Went over the end line. I think Michaela Martin may have been the last to touch it. Rogers will trigger the inbounds play for the Lady Hawks. Goes to Wheeler. Wheeler down the lane. Had it knocked away by Hallie Creel. Good defensive play right there by Creel. Warren goes right side to Moak. Moak, three-pointer on the way. She got it to go. 27-9 ball game. Lady Cougars stringing together a few three-point shots. Trying to crawl back into this one. Warren out front guarding Rogers. Rogers left side to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to survey the floor. Going to come across court to Walker. Right corner to Rogers. Rogers wants to get it down low to Wheeler. There goes cross court to Sullivan. Sullivan just inside the arc. Off the mark, no good. Controlled by Warren. Warren's going to push it for the Lady Cougars. Right corner, Moak. Moak with another three-pointer. That's going to come up short. Pulled down by Hemigate. Knocked away by Wheeler. Wheeler had it stolen away by Ann Brantley Warren and is going to get a foul on Annie Sullivan. Wheeler wanted to make a crossover move on Warren. Warren picked the pocket.
Had her hands in the right spot.
Yeah.
That's exactly where you're supposed to put them. Checking back in for Hartfield will be Peavy and Rose.
Seventh foul on Hartfield. That's going to send Warren to the line. She'll shoot one and try to earn the bonus. 3:48 to go, 27-9 ball game. Lady Hawks in control. First one up from Warren, off the mark. Back iron, no good. Loose pass. Stolen away by Madison Moak. She goes right side to Warren. Warren gets it out front to Michaela Martin. Martin's going to swing it back to Warren. Goes right corner, Madison Moak trying to get it into Creel. Not sure who Moak was throwing that one to. Threw it away. Slapped away by Martin. Controlled by Warren. Warren's going to push it back for the Lady Cougars. Goes right side, Martin. Martin surveys the floor back to Warren. Warren, long three-pointer on the way. Off to Martin, no good. Going to go back to the Lady Hawks. Rogers out front for the Lady Hawks. 27-9 ball game. Hartfield in control. Down low, Wheeler. She'll deal
on Creel. I think that foul will be on Martin. I believe she had it on the arm.
You might be right, Stan. No, they called it on Creel. Take your pick on that one. Martin had to reach in. I think Martin's. How many fouls does Martin have?
Just one.
Okay, so one on Martin, one on Creel.
We know this refereeing crew, but we've seen a few odd calls.
Wheeler's first free throw off the mark, no good, and she'll get another. Second one by Wheeler. She got that one. 28-9. Hartfield out front. 3:03 to go here in the second quarter. Warren goes right side to Martin. Martin back to Warren on the left side. Looks, back to Martin. Martin drives, penetrates, 8-footer on the way. Up, got it, stay in. That was Martin. Yeah, good drive. Good roll by Martin. Shooter's touch on that one. Rogers out front, goes right side to Phoebe. Phoebe back to Rogers. Rogers is going to set it for Hartfield. Right side to Zoe. Guarded by Emma Gates. Over to Peavy, down the lane. Off the mark, no good. We're going to get a jump ball, but wow.
Should he stay with Hartfield?
That one's going to stay with Hartfield. Coach Kessler wants an over back call on Wheeler.
Well, Creel was rushed over there to get into position the last second.
Yeah.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not.
Felder back in the ball game, gives Emma Gates a rest. Inbounds to Wheeler. She drives down the lane. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Felder. Felder almost threw it away. Retrieved by Warren on the baseline. Warren goes right side to Martin. Martin goes left corner, Felder. Back up to Warren, back to Felder. Lady Cougars just can't work it into the lands of the Giants against Hartfield's interior defense. Felder on the drive. Shot blocked away by Zoe. Pulled down by Creel. Knocked away again by Zoe. Stolen away by Ann Brantley Warren. Warren goes over the top to Creel. Creel lays it up and in. They get a timeout on the floor. Coach Benton Ingram, something out there he didn't like, so Hartfield will call the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So let's give it to the studio. 30 seconds down the line. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougar Basketball on B92.
Ethanol added or non-ethanol, whichever blend of fuel you prefer, RB Wall Oil, Highway 51 North Brookhaven has the choice for you, and RB Wall Oil will pump your gas for you. Pull in, fill up, and be on your way. For all your petroleum products, you can depend on RB Wall Oil Company. Highway 51 North Brookhaven, open Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. till 7, and Saturday, 6 a.m. till 2. RB Wall Oil, where service still matters. Call 833-6721.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy, 28-13 ball game. Hartfield out in front of the Lady Cougars. Slow start for the Cougars. They have clawed back to cut it to 15. Left side Wheeler got the pass from Rogers. Rogers is going to survey the four out front. Goes back to Wheeler. Wheeler drives down the lane. Shot up off the mark, no good. It's going to be pulled down by Madison Moak. She's going to be fouled by Kaylee Walker.
Well, that's where Hartfield has a distinct and reoccurring advantage. You know, they've already played 9 players.
Yeah.
And we really couldn't tell any difference as far as size, ball handling, or anything else. So foul trouble is, you know, not a real issue for them.
That foul was on Walker, her first 18th foul on the Lady Hawks. Madison Moak at the line. She's going to shoot one in the bonus. Thought we were going to get a lane violation on Creel.
Well, it was on Hartfield.
Yeah, Wheeler and Creel both stepped in the lane. I think
Wheeler must have been first.
The lower referee had Wheeler in the lane first. Nonetheless, Moak makes the first free throw. Second for Moak. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Wheeler. She'll get it out front to Rogers. Rogers goes down low. Kaylee Walker maybe hits in the lane by Walker. Just got it too deep right there. The backside of our defense fell asleep. Walker lays it up and in. Michaela Martin out front. Loose pass, almost stolen away by Rogers. Warren goes left side to Felder. Felder gets it back out to Ann Brantley Warren. She'll kick right side to Martin. Martin three-pointer on the way. Lays up on the rim. Doesn't go in. Pulled down by Rogers. Inside of a minute to go, 30-14 lead by the Lady Hawks. drive down the lane by number 14. That's Zoe Peavy. She's going to get fouled in the process. Got that one on Martin. That is Martin's second foul. Team foul number 6 on the Lady Cougars. Peavy at the line. She'll shoot 2. First shot up short by Peavy. Kind of a line drive shot right there by Peavy. She'll reset it. Attempt her second shot. 30-14 ball game. Second shot by Peavy. She makes it 31-14 Lady Hawks. 49 seconds to go here in the first half. Warren's going to bring it across half court and go to Martin. Right side, Martin on the move. Going to get a foul out front on number 11, Kaylee Walker. That's going to be the second on Walker, 19 foul on the Lady Hawks. Martin will go to the line, shoot one, and try to earn the bonus. Martin sets and fires. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Wheeler. A lot of rebounds staying already tonight for Wheeler.
Absolutely. Wheeler's rebounding the basketball well.
She gets good position, and she's probably, no doubt, the best athlete on the floor. Doing a good job out there for the Lady Hawks. Rogers is going to set it out front. Let's see if Coach Ingram wants to hold it for one shot. Lady Cougars may let him do it. Clipping down to about 15 seconds. And Bradley Warren trying to get a count from the referee. Rogers going to back it out. Create a little bit of space between he and Warren. Rogers throws it away. Double dribble called on Emily Claire Felder. Trying to get the ball out on the break to Martin. It'll go back to the Lady Hawks with 4.5 seconds to go. Look for a quick shot right here from the Lady Hawks. Stolen away by Madison Moak. Moak on the move for the Lady Cougars. Boston is blocked away. Fouled on the shot. We're going to get the foul on Helena Rowe as time expires here in the first half.
That was not a smart foul for Helena Rowe.
That's the second foul on Rowe. Moak will get an untimed pair of free throws to end the first half, trying to find the Lady Cougars' 16th point. First one off the Moak. It's good.
See if he does it again. Yes, he does. That's because she's too low in the line.
Yeah.
Actually, both of them are.
I think they're going to get Wheeler below the free throw line. Nonetheless,
Moak makes them both, so no lane violation called.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. 31-16 lead for the Lady Hawks. A late run to claw their way back into it. A 15-point margin for the Lady Hawks over Brookhaven Academy. Let's give it back to the studio for 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line, we'll recap the first half when we return. You're listening to Lady Cougar basketball here on B92.
There is one dealership in Southwest Mississippi that is different.
Isn't it time you experienced the difference at Paul Barnett Nissan?
Right now, take advantage of exceptional savings on remaining 2019 Nissans. And Paul Barnett has the largest pre-owned selection in the area with all makes and models. You'll get 2 years of free touch and go car washes with any vehicle purchase. Paul Barnett Nissan, Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven. Online, pvnissan.com.
Isn't it time you experience the difference?
If you don't see the rock, you better keep on rolling.
The oil change pros at Rapid Oil Change offer a convenient, fast service to get you in and out in 30 minutes so you get back to your life. All products Rapid Oil Change uses reach OEM specifications and will not void new or extended warranties. Log on for all locations and specials at oilchangems.com.
Rapid Oil Change, where you should be going. If you don't see the rock, you better keep on rolling.
530 Highway 51 South, across from the Shell Cracker Barrel. GT Collision is more than an auto body repair shop. GT Collision also carries a complete line of auto and truck accessories. We can help you with a new look for your car or truck. If that car or truck also needs body and paint repair, GT Collision's trained technicians will get it back in like new condition. GT Collision and Accessories is a Farm Bureau, State Farm, and Progressive preferred shop. Highway 51 North Brookhaven. Call 601-990-2833. Online, gt-collision.com, and find us on Instagram.
GT Collision says, go Cougars.
Are you ready for the prom? Grab your girlfriends and head to Mimi's Bridal and Formal Wear in Laurel. They have over 1,000 dresses, sizes 00 to 30 in stock, and they register each purchase, so you won't see double at the prom. Choose from top lines, Allie Wild, Maury Lee, Tiffany, and many more. Plus, they are Mississippi's #1 retailer for Giovanni. Be sure and check the selection of cute children's pageant dresses, sizes 2 to 16. Mimi's Bridal and Formal Wear, 515 North 16th Avenue, Laurel. Find them on Facebook and Instagram.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. Stan Wimmer along with Beck Warren. I'm about to lose my voice, Stan.
I need to find some water, Beck.
That's right. 31-16 lead for the Lady Hawks of Hartfield Academy. And Stan, as advertised, this is a very good ball club. You can see
they're solid all the way around.
You can see the senior leadership, experienced ball players. We saw this squad this summer up at the Colin Camp. They were a good club up at camp. They were probably one of the better teams in that particular camp. So had a little bit of information on them, but just watching them, this is a solid ball club and one of the best in the association at any level.
Absolutely. The thing that gets me the most is, they have 9 that they're using, but these girls are all tall.
Yeah.
They're all larger. Even the guards are not short, small guards. They all have a little size, and it really is causing us a lot of problems on their defense because that makes them a little bit longer and a little bit more reach, and it allows them to expand that defense that they're using. So we're out of position when we're passing open girls. We're not ready and in position to shoot the basketball.
Yeah, we just got to get aggressive here in the second half, shoot the ball when we got open slots. Down 15 at halftime. They did stretch it up to 20. Lady Cougars fought back late. Did get push the Lady Hawks into the double bonus situation with fouls, but as we were talking about it in the break, they've gone 10 deep on their bench already, and you really see no drop-off when they went to their bench.
Other than shot selection might have been better.
You're exactly right.
As far as scoring in the first half, for Hartfield, they were led by Mia Wheeler with 8. 6 points was added by Ann Maris-Rakin. 6 points added by Kaylee Walker. 4 points, Helena Rowe. 3 points, Zoe Peavy. 2 points, Ann Sullivan. 2 points, Molly Myers. And then as we flip over to the Lady Cougars were led by Madison Moak with 6 points. She had 1 3-point basket, 3 out of 4 free throw shooting. 3 points, Emily Kerr Felder. 2 points, Hallie Creel. 2 points, Michaela Martin. 5 points, 3 points, Lily Gates. Sorry. For a total of 31-16. Lady Cougars in quite a hole, but on the way back out.
We saw in the first ball game we talked about a little bit earlier, Simpson kind of found themselves in a hole that went down 7 points in that ball game to Silliman. They came back out. They drew it close at halftime, came out the second half, played much better, pulled away, won that one by 13. The winner of this ball game does face off with Silliman tomorrow at about 2:15. The loser of this game will face, the winner of this game will play Simpson tomorrow. Right. The loser will pick up Simpson in a 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1 o'clock game against Silliman. Lady Hawks are back on the floor. The Lady Cougars still in the locker room talking about it. So let's toss it back to the studio. Jeremy, if you'll give us 2 minutes down the line, we'll come back and get ready for the second half. You're listening to BA Lady Cougar basketball here on B92.
Emmons Marine in Brookhaven is your one-stop shop for all your fishing needs. In stock, we have trolling motors, depth finders, generators, pressure washers, coolers, fishing tackle, life jackets, Millennium seats, rod holders, and much more. Gift certificates available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 p.m. Check us out on Facebook for our current inventory. Emmons Marine is located in Brookhaven on the corner of 84 and 51. Follow us on Facebook or call at 601-833-2277.
Remember going to Grandma's house for Sunday dinner? That's kind of what it's like when you come to Broma's Blue Plate for their Blue Plate specials. You get a choice of meats and vegetables and a great dessert to top off your meal. It's all so good, you'll think it's your grandma's cooking. Broma's Blue Plate is located next to Broma's Hampton Drive, right off Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven. Broma's Blue Plate specials are served 11 till 2, Sunday through Friday. So treat yourself to lunch just like Grandma makes at Broma's Blue Plate.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have two patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Broma's Deli, Southwest Mississippi's #1 deli. Broma's menu has something everyone will enjoy. Sandwiches, salads, po' boys, burgers, and much more. Be sure to check out our convenient grab-and-go counter for our famous homemade chicken salad, fresh fruit, and other fresh salads. You have a special event or party? Be sure to call Broma's at 601-823-2224 for all of your catering needs. Located on Hampton Drive, just off Brookway Boulevard in Brookhaven, and in Edgewood Mall in Macomb. Don't forget the sweet tea.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy, home of the Yellow Jackets. You understand, they call this the Yellow Jackets nest.
I reckon so.
We're here in the nest, Oak Forest. They've done a good job with the tournament. Packed house every night. Capacity crowd here tonight. And got another couple good ball games after this one.
They have done nice with the tournament. Okay, I'll give you that. But not like when it's at Brookhaven Academy.
Well, never
and
is.
Of course, no, I mean, but, you know, the environment is okay here, but it's not quite like going on. There's nothing decorated up. There's no theme. There's no, it always has been at BA. Your wife's been a part of it many times in the decorating, as well as you know. It's just not quite as big of a deal, but I think they have enjoyed it. And Oak Forest going forward, we'll begin to do this more often, and they'll start stepping it more up because they've really enjoyed hosting the tournament.
Easy trip down I-55 from Brookhaven, about 45, 50 minutes, and you're here at the gym. 31-16 lead, Lady Hawks from Hartfield. Got about another minute to go before we start the second half of play. So, Jeremy, let's go back to the studio. We're going to give it back to studio for one more minute, and then we'll come back to the second half action. You're listening to Lady Cougar Basketball here on B92.
Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
We're back here at Oak Forest Academy, third quarter, ready to start. Lady Cougars have first possession. Madison Moat will trigger the inbounds play, gets it over to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren guarded out front by number 11. Walker goes right corner to Felder. Felder shot off the mark, picked up by Gates. Gates puts it up off the glass and good. Full court pressure by the Lady Cougars. Long pass down low to Zoe. Zoe gets it back behind the defense to Kaylee Walker. Laid it up and in. Full court pressure by Hartfield. Brookhaven Academy, long pass down low to Michaela Martin. She answers on the other end. 33-20 ball game. Ball pass down court to Wheeler, right corner to Walker. Shot blocked by Gates, pulled down by Felder and Brantley Warren. Going to push the issue. Gets it up top to Martin. Martin tried to go up and under. Couldn't get it. Controlled by Most. Most puts it up off the glass and good. Lady Cougars with a little run right here to start the second half of play. But calls a timeout from Coach Benton Ingram from Hartfield.
Looked a little more like Lady Cougar basketball. Yeah. In that short little bit of time, I saw a little bit of a spark. Coach must have talked with them at halftime and got a little fact belief in themselves.
Let's throw it back to the studio for 1 minute. 1 minute down the line, you're listening to Lady Cougar Basketball here on B92.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents at Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. Possession by the Hawks of Hartfield, stolen away by the Lady Cougars, and a foul in the backcourt by number 11, Kaylee Walker. I think that's going to be Walker's third. 33-22 ball game. Lady Cougars with a fast start here in the third quarter of play. Madison Moak drives down the lane. Wild shot off the mark. No good. Controlled by Rogers. Rogers is going to press the issue. Tries to get it to Wheeler. Almost thrown away by Martin. Drive up. Off the mark by number 14, Zoe Peavy. She got her own rebound. We're going to get Madison Moak with a reach over the back. First personal on Madison Moak. Trying to get the ball down low to Walker. Moak came over the back trying to get the steal. Rogers will inbounds the play under her own basket. Goes right side Peavy. Peavy, three-pointer on the way. She got one. Sam, we talked about Peavy at halftime. She got out here and took a couple extra shots and hit a lot of three-pointers at half. Looked real good. Long pass down the court by Moak, controlled by Ann Brantley Warren. Warren, 15-footer on the way, off the glass, no good, controlled by Martin. Martin gets it to Gates. Gates up. She's going to get fouled by Rogers. Gates is going to go to the line. That's the first foul on Rogers, second on Hartfield here in the second half of play. We're here in the third quarter, 6:05 to go. 36-22, Hartfield out front. Lady Cougars trying to make a run. Gates gets the first free throw to go. Lily Gates saw some action from Emma in the first half. Gates takes aim. Second one off the mark, no good. Cleared by Zoe Peavy. Peavy just hit the three-pointer. Got to keep an eye on her. Long pass down court to Wheeler. Try to get it inside to Rowe. Rowe's going to be tied up with Ann Brantley Warren. Looked like a wrestling match down on the floor going after that basketball. A lot of stuff after the whistle. Ball's going to stay with the Lady Hawks. Rogers will trigger the inbounds play right in front of the Lady Hawk bench. Trying to lob over the top to Wheeler. Wheeler don't get a foul.
Good call. Gates got a little aggressive with the hand.
Yeah, they got Gates on that one. I thought Martin may have come in and got her before she got the shot up.
It's first personal, Lily Gates.
Yeah. Wheeler's going to go to the line to shoot two. Hawks leading. Lady Hawks leading 37-23. She got the first one. 5:51 to go. 37-23. Lady Hawks out front. Lady Cougars playing a lot better here in the second half. Off the mark. Rebounded by Lady Hawks. Zoe Peavy. Wow. Good move right there. Full court pressure. Peavy knocked the ball out of Emily Claire Felder's hand. It'll stay with the Lady Cougars. Madison Moak's going to trigger the inbounds play right in front of our broadcast table. Goes cross court to Moak. Moak gets it to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren's going to try to dribble out of pressure, and she does. Down the lane. Has it stolen away by Peavy. Peavy doing a great job on the defensive end. Shut off the glass. No good. Controlled by Gates. Gates is going to clear it to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren goes cross court to Madison Moak. Moak, 18-footer on the way, off the mark. Strong rebound, Michaela Martin up and under. Couldn't get it to go. Controlled by Peavy. She'll get it to Rogers. Rogers is going to push down floor. Rogers trying to go down low to Kaylee Walker.
I don't think Walker saw that one coming because she was open. Yeah, nice pass. Goodson comes in and gives Michaela Martin a break.
Walker had gotten behind the defense. Rogers tried to get it to her. Threw it over the inline. Madison Moak in the backcourt trying to work through traffic. Moak gets it right corner. Emily Claire Felder back to Moak. Moak's going to go left side. And Brantley Warren. Moak throws it to the Cougar bench. Got to step through, just a little bounce pass right there, Stan.
Yeah, she needed to carry that ball to the other side of the court.
And that's that height we're talking about.
Yeah, the height, the way they stretch the defense, the passing lanes, that's where Hartfield really has a huge advantage.
Inside to Rowe surveys the floor. 10-footer on the way, off the mark, no good, cleared by Gates. Gates hands off to Ann Brantley Warren. Pressure in the backcourt. She crosses the stripe. Warren goes to Gates. Gates has it knocked over the inline by Walker.
We had Goodson wide open down low, but Gates saw her a little late.
That was Peavy on that play. A lot of defensive plays this half already by Peavy. And Brantley Warren's going to trigger, goes outside to Goodson. Goodson gets it back to Gates down low. Going to have a tie ball. Rogers gets in on Gates.
That one's with BA.
Yeah, Gates is going to have to turn and get that ball up on the glass quickly. It'll stay with BA. Warren goes out front to Goodson. Goodson dribbles out front, right corner to Warren. Warren down low, trying to get it to Gates. Bounce block. Wow, Gates couldn't handle it. A good play on the move against Smoke. Gets it over to Zoe Peavy. Lays it up off the glass. Good. Missed opportunity there for the Lady Cougars. Warren goes down to Emily Claire Felder. Felder trying to get it to Goodson. Throws it over the inline. 41-23 lead. Things are settling down for Hartfield. 3:51 to go here in the third. Rogers will reset it out top. Goes right side. Sullivan almost stolen away by Felder. Drive by Peavy. Peavy knocked to the floor by Gates. Going to be the second team foul. Or check that second foul on Gates, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Team foul number 3. That's going to send Peavy to the line to shoot 2.
First free throw's good for Peavy.
So Peavy stands in about 5'11", 6-footer. Plays the wing, but she will take it to the basket. Solid ball player.
Richardson's in the ball game for Felder.
Peavy gets both the free throws to go. Inbound pass. Smoke trying to get it over to Bailey Goodson. Went off Goodson's hand over the sideline.
Just turnovers, back turnover. That's what stopped our little momentum break. We started giving the basketball back without shot attempts.
Yeah, 43-23, 20-point lead for the Lady Hawks. Lady Cougars go to a 2-3 zone. Going to try to force some things outside. Peavy on the move. That's going to be a charge.
Good job. Good job, Lily Gates.
Yeah,
Lily Gates stood in there and took that charge.
I tell you what, Peavy makes a good move off that left wing. She's not scared to go to the basket. Gates stood in and took that charge on that one. Good job there by Lily Gates. Moak inbounds to Gates. Gets it to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren to Goodson. Goodson on the move. Trying to get it down low to Richardson. Had it stolen away by Rogers. Hartfield just a step quicker than the Lady Cougars.
Just a step longer.
Rogers surveys the floor, goes left side to Peavy. Peavy gets it in the row. She's going to get fouled by Ann Brantley Warren.
Second personal, Ann Brantley.
Running the 2-guard front, and they're setting row right at the free throw line. She gets it, holds the ball up high. She can go left or right. She chose to take the shot at that one. Fouled by Warren. First free throw up off the mark by Rowe. Substitutions for Hartfield and Coach Ingram. Rowe with the second free throw. She got that one to go. 44-23, 21-point lead for the Lady Hawks. Gates surveys the floor. Gets it over to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren's going to push it for the Lady Cougars. She's trying to go back to Gates. Throws it over the top. Gates couldn't handle it.
Meg, Lady Cougars just can't pass basketball tonight. They're struggling with it. They're struggling getting it to the right place, and then when it is, they can't get the hands to handle it.
Yeah.
It's just a shaky basketball game right now.
Yeah, really, the size, again, all our passes are looping passes, and that one from Warren was just didn't have to be as high as it was and out of the reach of Gates. So it's just, again, the length of the Lady Hawks causing a lot of trouble. Turnaround jumper by number 20. That's going to Anne-Marie Reagan. She got that one to go. Lady Cougs full court pressure by Hartfield. Richardson tried to go cross court. Overthrew Madison Moak. Warren couldn't receive it over by the couldn't retrieve it over by the Hartfield bench. It had to go back to the Lady Hawks. Lady Cougars cut it down to about a 11-point lead.
It was 11-point one time.
The Hawks have stretched it back out. Shot all the way off the mark. Big rebound in there by Lily Gates. She got fouled in the process. Wheeler with the foul.
Lady Cougars inbound again. Full court pressure by Hartfield.
Lily Gates reverse it back to Moak. Moak's going to get it to Warren. Warren looks, goes back to Moak. And that's the way you got to break the press. Moak throws it over the end line. Goodson was cutting to the basket. Threw it to nowhere.
Martin and Felder will return. They'll get Richardson and Moak.
46-23, 1:58 to go in this one. Lady Cougars had cut it to 11 points. Hartfield has answered the Lady Cougar run. Sullivan out front goes left side to Millie Myers. Myers check the defense, goes cross court to Helen Rowe. Ball stolen away by Ann Brantley Warren. Warren had to save it back to Sullivan. Warren knocked it away and tried to save it from going out of bounds to Sullivan. Sullivan brings it to the front court, guarded out front by Goodson. Sullivan goes left side to Myers. Myers back to Sullivan. Sullivan guarded by Goodson out front. Back to Myers. They're running a little clock. 1:15 to go here in the third. Left side Wheeler. Wheeler goes around Gates. Gates blocked the shot from behind. She'll hand off to Warren. Warren's going to press the issue for the Lady Cougars. Warren goes right side to Felder. Felder surveys the floor. Is going to get it back outside to Warren. Big zone just causing a lot of trouble for the Lady Cougars. Left side, Martin. Martin traveled with the basketball. Stutter to feet. Yeah, she sure did. 46-23, 50 seconds to go here in the third. Annie Sullivan out front. Her compadre at the guard slot, Millie Myers. Goes left side to Myers. She's going to go corner to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to be guarded by Gates in deep corner. Out to Helena Rowe. Cross court to Millie Myers. Myers gets it back to Sullivan. 8-footer on the way from Myers. Off the mark, no good. Rowe couldn't control it. Back to the Lady Cougars. Bailey Goodson to inbound. She'll get it to Lily Gates. Gates goes back to Goodson. Swings it around. Goodson looking for some help. Gets it to Martin. Martin goes down low to Gates. Got it knocked away. Over to Emily Claire Felder. 3-pointer on the way off the mark. No good. Pulled down by Gates. Gates put it up and in. She got fouled. Looks like Wheeler got her on the offensive rebound. Put it back in. Good rebound and put back there by Gates.
Definitely good work on the inside. And Wheeler was a little frustrated that Gates was able to get that rebound and kind of get a frustration foul.
Second foul on Wheeler. Gates, quicker on the way. Off the mark, short. No good. Knocked around, controlled by Bailey Goodson. Gets it out to Felder. Felder over to Ann Brantley Warren. Goes back to Felder. Felder looks to fire three. Gets it off. She got another. At the buzzer, Emily Claire Felder drops a 3-pointer from the corner. Cuts the lead by 3. 46-28 at the end of 3 quarters of play here at Oak Forest Academy. Hartfield out in front of the Lady Cougars. Let's give it back to the studio for 1 minute. 1 minute down the line, you're listening to BA Basketball here on B92.
At Pike National Bank, we take pride in being your hometown bank. We are always striving to help the people of our community. Whatever phase of life you happen to be in right now, whether starting off college, buying your first home, or navigating retirement, we have real banking solutions for you backed by real people from your community.
Become a part of our banking community today and see why we are a better way to bank. Pike National Bank. It's not the bank, it's the banker. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop for the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padboy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. Fourth and final frame. Lady Cougars looking for a miracle. 46-28 lead by Hartfield. A very good ball club. I think the best ball club I've seen all year, no doubt.
Yeah, they certainly look. I don't see how they lost a couple of ball games.
Yeah, it'd certainly be a showdown between them and Simpson. For Simpson beat them in the finals of their district. Mia Wheeler with a drive to the basket. She got fouled in the process. Basket did go. Foul's going to be on number 21. That's going to be Gates' first third foul. Team foul number 5. Wheeler's going to try to complete the three-point play. Shot up off the mark, no good. Gates clears it for the Lady Cougars. Gets it out to Martin. Martin's going to press the issue for Brookhaven Academy. Swings to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren looks down low. Oh, that was a good pass. Gates just not able to handle it. Number 11, Walker, cut right in front of Gates' sight line and trying to get the steal. It went over her outstretched hands, and I believe Gates just lost sight of the ball, and it went over the end line. Rogers back in at the point guard slot for Hartfield. Got a backdoor cut from Wheeler. Wheeler up, got fouled in the process by Michaela Martin. Allie Creel up off the bench for the Lady Cougars. Wheeler's going to go back to the line and shoot 2. Third foul on Martin. 16 foul for the Lady Cougars. Wheeler got the first one to go. 49-28. Creel going to check in for Gates. Wheeler with her second on the way. She got that one as well. And Brantley Warren in the backcourt. Token pressure by Hartfield. Now they back off. Right side Martin. Martin surveys the floor. Looking to make something happen. Guarded by Rogers. Warren goes deep corner. Felder. Nothing doing right there. They spread that zone out wide. That's a team that knows what they're doing in the zone defense. Got to go to the free throw line. Goodson stands in at the free throw line. Down low to Creel outside to Ann Brantley Warren. Warren's going to go down low. Good pass down low to Goodson. Goodson off the mark, no good. Fight for the rebound. Hartfield comes away with it, gets it off to Wheeler. Wheeler hands off to Rogers. Rogers on the move for Hartfield. Pretty good execution last trip by the Lady Cougars. Off the mark, Rogers pulled down by Felder. Felder gets it to Goodson. Goodson out to Martin. Martin's going to set it out front for the Lady Cougars. Martin, right, left side, and Brantley Warren. Warren. Good pass down low to Hallie Creel. Creel got it go up off the glass. Nice pass by Warren to get that bounce pass in there to Creel. Put it in the right spot back, and she was open right to the basket. 30-second timeout on the floor. Let's give it back to the studio for 30 seconds. 30 seconds on the line. You're listening to B8 Lady Cougar Basketball here on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at NewYorkLife.com.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. 20-point lead for Hartfield with 6 minutes, 6 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. We've said it a few times, this team is as advertised. Absolutely. Full court pressure by the Lady Cougars. Cleared in the front court to number 20. That's going to be Reagan. Goes back out front to Rogers. Macy Rogers just going to set it. Gets it down low there. Kaylee Walker. Walker. Somebody lost Walker down there. Got the basket up off the glass.
That was a defensive drop.
Deep pass to Felder, right corner. Felder off the mark, no good. Creel with a rebound, gets it out to Warren. Warren, three-pointer on the way. Short, off the mark, pulled down in traffic by Rogers. Rogers is going to press the issue on Bailey Goodson. Thought we got a push-off right there. Wasn't called. Going to go right side to Millie Myers, back outside to Rogers. Rogers is going to reset it. Rogers on the move, shot up off the glass, no good. It'll go back to the Lady Cougars. 52-30, 5:16 to go. Lady Hawks out front of this one. Inbound play from Madison Moak. Just tossed it over the sideline.
Richardson will come in and give Warren a breather.
Rogers going to inbound, going to get it to Wheeler. Wheeler up off the glass and good. Another pass. Out of the reach, outstretched hands of Felder. Across the sidelines, goes back to Hartfield. Got to just step and make a firm chest pass right there, Stan.
Well, I'd love to see more of a bounce pass every time.
Good pass in there from Rogers to Wheeler. Wheeler up over Creel. They're going to get Creel with a foul. Wheeler will go back to the line to shoot two.
Second personal on Creel. You know, most all of these errant passes, they're all the lob trying to throw over these tall people. We need to go up to the defender and then bounce pass around the defender to the open young lady.
We've seen that a couple of times in and around the basket. But in the open court, we just want to depend on that lob pass too much. Right. You got to step through, step around, use that bounce pass. Second free throw from Wheeler, off the mark, no good. Going to get a travel on Goodson. 3 straight turnovers by the Lady Cougars. I can assure you that total is probably up around 25 and going to push 30. Rogers will inbound the ball for the Lady Hawks. Going to go down low to Wheeler. She's going to be fouled by Creel. Third foul on Creel. 18 foul by the Lady Cougars. 55-30 ball game. 5 minutes to go in this one. Barring a unexpected comeback, Lady Cougars look like they'll be facing Silliman Institute tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. in the consolation third place game. Wheeler got the first free throw to go. She'll get another. Second free throw off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Walker. Walker going to get fouled by Creel again. Lady Cougars is out of sorts.
That's full for Creel. Yeah, Creel getting a little frustrated down there. A lot of contact when she's trying to rebound.
A lot of basketball being played down on the Hartfield end. Kaylee Walker got the first free throw to go, 57-30. Second shot off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Richardson. Richardson's going to be fouled by Wheeler. Wheeler's third foul, team foul number 6 against the Lady Hawks.
Hawks back off the full court pressure.
Goodson out front, tries to get it down low to Creel. Creel, along the baseline. She's going to lose it up under her own basket. Stepped on the inline. Rogers. 3/4 court pressure by Moak and Felder. She goes long to Walker, gets it down low. Blocked away by Richardson. Richardson got fouled on the putback. Anne-Marie Sagan. Second attempt. Got the basket and the foul.
First personal, Richardson.
Reagan shot up off the mark, no good. Check that. It did go.
60-30. Timeout called on the floor.
30-point lead. Going to be a 30-second timeout on the floor. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougar basketball on B92.
is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop for the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padboy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Bring in the others.
And we're back here at Oak Forest Academy. 30-point lead by Hartfield Academy. Olivia Lewis now into the ball game for Brookhaven Academy, as is Anna Caroline Adams. Adams, Goodson, Lewis, Felder, and Moak for BA. Adams out front is going to survey the floor in the 2-3 zone. We do have some substitutions as well for Hartfield. Felder, three-pointer on the way, off the mark, no good. Going to stay with the Lady Cougars. Moak looks to trigger the inbounds play for BA. Into Felder, back to Moak. Moak, three-pointer on the way, off the mark, no good. Wrestling for the ball. Adams comes away with it. Adams out front goes right side Felder. Felder surveys, goes back to Adams, left side, Bailey Goodson. Goodson back to Adams, to Goodson. Madison Moak deep in the corner, left side. Goes to Goodson, right corner, Felder, another three-pointer on the way. Side of the backboard, no good. Good rebound in there by Goodson. She got fouled as she attempted to put the rebounded ball back up toward the basket.
That foul called on number 4. That is Mary Rankin.
Rankin seeing her first action. Goodson will shoot 2. First one off the mark, no good. Emma Gates off the bench. She's going to come back into the ball game. She'll check in for Emily Claire Felder. Emma Gates, Olivia Lewis, Bailey Goodson, Madison Moak, and Anna Caroline Adams. Second free throw from Goodson, also off the mark, no good. Controlled by Rankin. She gets it out to number 33, Anne-Marie Chriselle. Chriselle goes right side. Harley Sensing back to Chriselle. Good drive by Chriselle. Up off the glass, wouldn't go. Controlled by Gates. That'll be Emma.
Chriselle looked to be a left-hander.
Yeah, made a good left-handed move if she's not.
Yeah, you're right. She's right-handed. She's special.
Left side, Goodson gets it into Gates. Gates lost it. Stolen away by number 21, Claire Stone. Stone gets it out. Pushes left corner. Back out front, Harley Sensing. Sensing goes to Chriselle. Chriselle works on Lewis. Shot on the way from Chriselle. 2 shots early here by Chriselle. She's not shy about it.
She shot that right-handed.
Ambidextrous, I guess.
Maybe so.
Left side, Adams. Adams goes down low to Gates. Blocked away. I believe Rankin got a hand on that one. Foul down low. They get a 2-shot foul. Olivia Lewis is going to go to the line and get shoot 2.
That foul was on Harley Sensing. Sensing, the only 9th grade player on the roster for Hartfield.
Lewis misses yet another free throw for the Lady Cougars. Tell you what, have a chance tomorrow against Silliman. We're going to have to clean it up from the strike.
Well, we've beaten Silliman twice this year, but did we split with them?
Yeah, they outscored us 18-7 in the fourth quarter at Brookhaven to beat us by 5. So it's
foul on that rebound, number 15, Avery Rushing.
That's going to put Goodson at the line to try her luck at the free throw line. First one on the way. She got that one. Good to see that from Goodson. Goodson's played a pretty solid ball game tonight.
Good minutes.
Second one on the way from Goodson. Off the mark, no good. It's going to be tracked down by number 4, Rankin. She'll get it out to Chriselle. Chriselle, long pass down court to number 15. Avery Rushing, off the mark, no good. Controlled by Goodson. 2:30 to go in this one. 60-31. Madison Moak, right wing. Off the mark, no good. Olivia Lewis with the offensive rebound. She got fouled over the back.
That foul was on the 3-point shot. That foul, Harley Hensing, her second And Moak will go to the line for 3 free throws. Moak is 3 out of 4 so far tonight from the free throw line.
I believe we got a call for 2 shots. Now, she was well beyond the arc. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's got to be 3. Unless they called the foul after the shot.
I think they got her backing into her after the shot.
Okay.
She was definitely beyond the arc. Mallory Nations into the game.
First free throw was good either way.
For Moak. Second free throw on the way for Moak. She got that one as well. Her night is over. Allison Covington into the ball game, as is Mallory Nation, as I mentioned earlier. Kershell out front goes left side. Claire Stone. Stone on the move against Covington. Outside the Kershell. Kershell cross court to the 4. Rankin back to Kershell. Kershell trying to make something happen. Goes right side. Going to get a travel. Number 24, Harley Sensing. Sensing knocked down the 3-pointer. Or referee across their stand that she shuffled her feet in the process.
In the game now for Hartfield, the last 2 off the bench is Sydney Smith and Isabel Carr. I'm gonna just call this. Kershell has got a future as a point guard.
I was just fixing the same thing. Say the same thing. I said, watch Kershell. She's a 10th grader.
Good hustle by Covington right there, getting inside and tying up the basketball on that rebound.
Yeah, this is going to stay with the Cougars, but I was going to say the same thing about Kershell. As a 10th grader, hasn't played much tonight, but when she has got in there, you see sparks of a future point guard with all these seniors on this ball club. Gates to trigger the inbounds play, gets it over to Lewis. Lewis out front to Martin. Check that, Nations. Right corner. Lewis surveys, goes back out to Anna Caroline Adams, over to Mal Nation. Back to Adams, to Lewis. Lewis, baseline drive, up, under. She's going to get fouled in the process. Number 23, Sydney Smith. Yeah, Sydney seeing her first action. 60-33, 1:41 to go in this one. The Lady Cougars will face off tomorrow in the consolation third-place game against Silliman Institute, a team we know well out of our district.
I'm going to just call it right now, Beck. The Lady Cougars are going to come out on fire, and I'm going to say we're going to handle Silliman by 15 or 20. They've got to feel better and play better tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
It's going to be basketball.
Lewis gets the second free throw to go. 60-34. It's been all Hartfield this afternoon. Claire Stone, shot on the way, off the mark, no good. Cleared by Emma Gates. Gets it out to Adams. Adams is going to press the issue for the Lady Cougars. Left side, Mallory Nations, 3-pointer off the mark. Gates with the offensive board. Gates going to get it out to Covington. The Nations, to Adams, around the horn. Olivia Lewis. Lewis up, off the mark, no good. Good defensive play right there by Sydney Smith. Kershell down the lane, up off the glass, no good. Got the foul on Adams. Good drive there by Kershell.
Yeah, if that foul was on Adams, was it not?
Yeah, it was on Adams.
If Hartfield didn't have Macy Rogers as senior point guard, this young lady would be point guarding all over the place.
Yeah. Of course, they got Rogers and Annie Sullivan, who also comes in at point guard, but Kershell could fill that spot on a lot of ball clubs as a starter.
Absolutely.
First free throw up and good for Kershell. She got the second one.
I hear they have a good steak also.
The restaurant, I'm sure you're referring to out on Highway 80.
Absolutely, Kershell.
Adams in the front court, goes right side. Lewis looking to drive. She's going to kick it back out to Adams. Mallory Nations thought about a three, pulled back off of it. Right side Lewis. Lewis goes up. Off the mark, no good. High ball. Gates and Sydney Smith. A couple of good rebounds and defensive plays in there by Smith from Hartfield. Inside of a minute's play, 62-34. Long three-pointer on the way. That's Mary Rankin. She knocked it down. Rankin stands in about 5'10".
Yeah. You got some tall ladies up at Hartfield.
Rankin, a 10th grader. Rankin on the move for Hartfield. Comes left side, number 24, Simpson off the mark. Rebound Covington's going to clear it to Anna Caroline Adams inside of 15 seconds. This one's going to go to Hartfield. Mallory Nations, left side, three-pointer on the way, off the mark. Sydney Smith, rebound inside. Rankin on the drive for Hartfield. Sydney Smith, three-pointer on the way, off the mark, and no good. And that's going to do it from Oak Forest Academy. 65-34 victory for the Hartfield Lady Hawks over the Lady Cougars of Brookhaven Academy. Everything that was advertised about these Lady Hawks came to fruition tonight. Let's give it back to the studio for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we'll bring it back and wrap up after that. You're listening to BA Lady Cougar Basketball here on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
When it comes to real estate in Southwest Mississippi, buyers and sellers love working with Four Corner Properties, your one-stop real estate shop, whether you're in the market for a new home, commercial property, farmland, or land and timber. Four Corner Properties has the listings and the realtors to put together the best deal for you. Their office is at 149 Auburn Road. Online, 4cplandandhomes.com. That's 4cplandandhomes.com or call 601-952-2828.
For over 7 decades, Brookhaven Monument Company has created lasting memorials as fitting remembrances for loved ones. Brookhaven Monument also has been a proud supporter of local events and projects. Giving back to the community is important to Brookhaven Monument because by supporting our local organizations, our community benefits from the many services and programs offered. Brookhaven Monument is proud of our community and is proud to support the groups and events that make this a better place to live. Brookhaven Monument Company, Highway 51 North, call 833-5701.
51 Pawn and Gun salutes the Cougars and Lady Cougars on a great year and wishes you the best in the tournaments. 51 Pawn and Gun always carries a winning line of guns and ammo, along with a large selection of jewelry and electronics. Whether you're looking for that new gun for turkey season or a great deal on jewelry and electronics, come to 51 Pawn and Gun, Highway 51 between Bogachita and Brookhaven.
Up north. Nonetheless, recap right here. Brookhaven Academy falls to Hartfield Academy. I think the final score was a 31-point margin for the Lady Hawks. Give us a quick recap, Hartfield and Lady Cougar scoring as we wrap up here from Oak Forest.
Well, Hartfield was 65. They had scoring all over the place. They were led by all scores. Mia Wheeler led scores, all scores. The ballgame was 17 points. 11, Ann Maris Reagan. 11 points, Kaylee Walker. 12 points, Zoe Peavy. 2 points added by Annie Sullivan. 3 points, Mary Rankin. 2 points, Miley Myers. 5 points for Helen Rowe. And 2 points, Anne-Marie Chriselle. For your Lady Cougars, a slow night on the offensive end, but we were led by Madison Boat with 10 points. She was followed closely by Lily Gates with 8. 6 points for Emily Claire Fielder. 4 apiece for Hallie Creel, Michaela Martin. 1 point, Bailey Goodson. 1 point, Olivia Lewis. That rounded up our scoring.
Stan, we talked about it. Hartfield came in as one of the top teams in the association, not just 4A. And that's going to be a tough out for anybody that faces the Hawks. Should be a good game tomorrow evening, about 2:15, 2:30 between them and Simpson. They play in the same conference or the same district.
But I realize they're the number 2 team to Simpson. I don't really see how. I watched us play Simpson, and I see this basketball team tonight a lot better basketball team than Simpson in my mind.
Yeah, no disrespect.
Or at least they were tonight. No disrespect to Simpson. They're a great ball team. But
Simpson knocked them off in the finals of their district tournament and came in as the number 1 seed. The Lady Cougars tomorrow afternoon make the short drive to come down to meet Louisiana. 1 o'clock kickoff. They'll face off with the Lady Wildcats from Silliman Academy or Silliman Institute, and that's the team I mentioned. Comes out of our district. We split with them this year. I believe we beat
scrappy ball team.
Yeah, we beat them by 6 points, and they beat us by 5 points. So evenly matched ball clubs. I expect the Lady Cougars to come out ready to play tomorrow. They want to wrap up that number 3 seed going into the state tournament next week up at Hartfield Academy. That's going to wrap it up here. Lady Cougars come up short against Hartfield Academy, but they'll lace them up and do it again tomorrow evening at 1 p.m. We'll be on the air a few minutes before that, probably about a 12:50 air time as we get ready for the Lady Cougars and Silliman Institute tomorrow evening. For our studio production coordinator, Jeremy Edwards, and Stan Warren, this is Beth Warren. Stan Wimmer, this is Beth Warren.
Been doing that all week.
Giving you a good evening.
Good night.
This has been tournament coverage of the Cougars and Lady Cougars on B92. Game action was brought to you by Sullivan Ford Lincoln, Exit 40, Brookhaven, King's Daughters Medical Center, 4